Hi there, I'm Jennifer Whitney.
I'm Ian Cockburn.
Today, Ian, I need to ask you a question. A client of mine came to me and she said, why are there cracks in my wall?
Cracks in the wall, cracks in the wall. Here's a wall, here's the other wall. Looks like it's leaning already. Well, the number one reason for cracks in the wall isn't just because it's old, it's generally because there's some damage somewhere. Something that originally was put there isn't where it's supposed to be. So there may be cracks like this, there may be cracks like this, and so when we take off the obvious, we're going to do a side view of it, right? So this is your wall, right? That's the stud in the main wall, and this is what's supposed to be the foundation. And we can assume it's a raised house, all right? So these are the concrete blocks or the bricks you see underneath. What happens is if these start failing or these start moving, that could cause a crack. Or if termites come up from underneath, come up through the wall, or fly in, you may have a window here, right? And let's say there's a window behind this section of the wall, like you slice through a section of the wall. If water comes in here, the termites then start their nest and they build a whole big old nest here. And when they build a nest here, you'll see cracks under the windowsill, and you may also see cracks up above, cracks here, and that's the real reason for those cracks in the wall.
Is there anything else that could be causing that, such as water? We know we have a lot of flooding here.
Right, so it could be flooding, which could mean that you have settlement issues. So this ground may have moved, which have made these move over to this side. The whole structure could have moved. You have a joist under here, and that whole joist could have moved. It could have been watered out by termites and water damage. There's a multitude of reasons for those cracks, but generally it's going to be structurally because of flooding or water moving or the ground moving, or it's going to be termites chewing their way through the whole side of the house.
So a seller might not really need to talk to an inspector right away. They can kind of determine what is causing their problem.
Right, you can get a good idea. I mean, if you know there was a water leak, hopefully there's no termites, but there might be termites behind there. Get the termite guy to come over before you even list the house. Kind of give yourself a good idea of what you're looking at. So by the time a buyer shows up, the buyer also can kind of be aware to say, hey, there's cracks. What has happened? I watched this little video with Jennifer and Ian, and they said, look out for these things in the wall. And that way you're not clearer in the head to be able to have an understanding of what's actually going on to be able to handle the problem or get a reduction on your price.
Right, and you want to know these things up front. You don't want to catch your buyer off guard and pretend like you didn't know it. You want to be honest about these things. So if you see a crack in your wall and you're still not sure, talk to a real estate professional. They may be able to help you. You can also get an inspector to help you. We're happy to answer any questions and assist you in any way possible. Follow us on the links below. And thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for joining us, and we will talk to you soon. My name is Ian. I'm here with Jennifer. Thank you.
you to tell me, where am I looking for termite damage in the home?
All right, so look at a typical front of the house, right? They have a little porch in the front of the house. The first place to look at every single house, I look at the roof line, right? So when I see that roof line, if that seems off kilter, there could be other damages, foundation damage or termite damages.
What causes that?
That's probably, when you see it damaged here, it's probably because there's problems down here. And down here, it's probably because there's problems on this roof. And so what happens is, the water comes down, it goes down the side here, the termites get up inside of here and they build a little nest, and then they go, and then they'll come on the other side. They might fly in, right, to build a nest, or they might come up from the ground. And so they start chewing away, and when they start chewing away, this goes down, and that's where you can see part of it.
Okay, so if the roof is off kilter, what else are we looking for? Maybe I'm not going to go up on the roof, or
right. So what you're going to do is you just, when you're just looking down the side of the building, you want to make sure, is this a straight line all the way down the side of the building, or is it lean to one side like Pee Wee Herman's Playhouse, right? Or if you look down the side of the building and it looks like that, all wavy. If it's all wavy, there's some other issues going on behind there.
Mm-hmm. And is there any other place we would look?
Well, the termites, come up from below, or they come up from the sky and they literally fly in, and they're looking for moisture. So a primary place you see it a lot is, say you have a window, and under that window, and you look inside of the house, and you see it kind of crush, like the window's crushing the top of the part of this wall. Generally, water came in here, and there's termites in there here, and termites build a nice little nest between the studs of the wall. So you have a window, you see it crushed down below, and you're in the inside of the house, or you see a crack like that or a crack like that, then you know there's termites, guaranteed.
And what do you do then?
That's when you call a professional, you work with the professional to understand exactly where everything is, and don't hesitate to cut out a piece of that sheetrock to see if there's a nest there or not, or if it's old damage or new damage or live termites or not. Having the house on the termite contract doesn't necessarily mean anything, because the termites can't read, but they sure know how to chew.
Okay. Thank you, Ian. That's been helpful, and hopefully it's been helpful for you if you think you might have termites. If you need some more advice on this situation, please give us a call. Our contact information is below. Thanks for watching our video.
Thank you so much for joining us. We're your local New Orleans real estate professionals who unfortunately have lots of experience playing with termites. Let's talk soon.
I'm Jennifer.
I'm Ian.